on that map description. The curfew is necessary, a necessary measure to protect lives and safeguard property following several consecutive days of growing unrest throughout the city. Since Saturday, we've seen a concerning escalation in unlawful and dangerous behavior. On Saturday, LAPD officers made 27 arrests. On Sunday, that number rose to 40. By Monday, arrests totaled 114, and today alone, we've made 197 arrests. Some of the recent days, it's been as a part of the unified command with our partner agencies who responded to a mutual aid compact and been very, very helpful to us. We're very thankful for that participation. Of those I mentioned for today, 130 were arrested near Commercial and Alameda. An additional 67 were taken into custody after unlawfully occupying the 101 freeway near Commercial Street. Any partners were instrumental in that. So again, let me be clear that this behavior, blocking freeways, city streets, and on-ramps, refusing to comply with lawful dispersal orders, and interfering with public safety operations is dangerous, unlawful, and won't be tolerated. If you are in the curfew zone during the restricted hours without that legal exemption, you will be arrested. If you assault an officer in any fashion, you will be arrested. We're operating under a unified command with our partners at Los Angeles City Fire Department, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, the California Highway Patrol. We're fully coordinated, and our shared mission is clear: to restore peace and ensure the safety of everyone in our city. We previously mobilized part of our department at LAPD while keeping our ability to provide the services that our community deserves going. We're going to be adding to that deployment with additional internal LAPD resources in the days ahead. The curfew.
¿En busca de un vehículo pero tu crédito no es perfecto? Sin importar tu situación, en Newsom quizás decimos sí. Sin crédito no hay problema. Sin embargo, no hay problema. No importa la situación, estamos aquí para ayudar. Recibe un cheque de $250 sin plata, podemos aprobar. Déjanos ayudarte. Visítenos en Newsom Quizás o visítenos en línea en newsomquizás.com, donde te decimos que sí.
Communities and return to a state of calm and safety for everyone. Thank you.
I found it. Oh, tell it. There it is. Fucking right, I don't know. I found it.
Thank you.
It's back.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm here today not just as a council member who represents downtown LA, but as its advocate who deeply loves and believes in this community. The history of Los Angeles began right here in downtown, where 200 years later, the grouping of historic neighborhoods remains the beating heart of our city, a place of rich culture and deep community. Downtown LA is a place where workers clock in before sunrise and small business owners call stores by name, where neighbors greet each other on the sidewalk, and where generations of families have built lives, shared stories, made memories together side by side. It's one of the most vibrant and resilient and hopeful parts of our city, but too often downtown LA is treated like a backdrop for major events, not the living, breathing community it is. And right now, it's hurting. I'm deeply proud that downtown has always been the place where Angelenos from all over the city gather to peacefully protest. I support the right to demonstrate, and the mayor and I know that right is secret, and at times it's necessary, but we must also face that happen.
What the hell is this? Is this ICE protest?
When these peaceful
Is the ICE protest going on right now?
Another element moves in.
Oh.
Opportunists.
What the? You know what I'm saying? They was like, it's not fucking ICE protest. What the hell is this? Hey? Old as this. This is Ryan Schmitz. Drink water, baby. There you go, fast. Old as this is ICE protest. You never know. Maybe I'll go for a walk. We'll go check it out. We'll go check out the ICE protest. Old as
Our street vendors, our garment workers, many of whom are immigrants, continue to watch their
yeah, we'll go for a walk, you know. Go check it out. Hey, cool out, baby. Oh, look at the special. That's not special. Oh, that. What the? It almost looks like that. Almost looks like the other thing, huh? Remember the other bottle opener? There it is. Here's the other bottle number. Wait a minute. It's a freaking spatula. What the hell's going on here? Oh, hey, Cola, baby. There's like a. What are you cooking, right? What am I doing? Top. Excuse my birds, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you a hint, ladies and gentlemen. While I'm cooking. Remember that time I cooked 72 pieces of chicken wing? That's the hint. Oh, tough. They call that, baby.
But our responsibility to protect and uplift this neighborhood is not. I want to close this message for my constituents so that we hear them loud and clear.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Hey, call that, baby. Call that, baby. You're gonna find.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman. I'd now like to introduce Nell Custer.
Party. Oh, who like call that? You like call that? Call that, baby. Call that, baby. You're gonna find. Oh, that's good. Coors Lights. Best beer. It really is. You know, number one best beer Coors Light is. You know. Somebody you can tell Elon, tell Elon Musk, because he's an alien, right? Is he a freaking alien? Well, you can tell Elon, tell his little alien buddies up above where the galaxy Milky Ways they live in, of course they ones. Of course it's big beer. Oh, party. Oh, the Corline's number one best beer in the whole entire galaxy, or universe, what the hell is it? Oh, party. Oh, yo, Sky, what's going on, Sky? Chill. I'm tell you, Corline. Coors Light's the best beer, Sky. Oh, I'm tell you, chill. Oh, tell you really drink your dog's urine. That's a lot. Oh, tell you. Oh, Zado, right? Party. Right on. Oh, Corline. You drink Corline right now? You keeping it cool? Keeping it cool with Corline? Party. Oh, tough. I'm watching the protest. What's going on right now? Breaking news. I'm watching YouTube live. I'm watching the YouTube live viewers right now. They're getting tons of comments. Comments are flowing there. Oh, tough. Here you go. What's everyone saying? I don't know what everyone's saying here. I need to put on my reading glasses. Try to read from here. Oh, tough. I want to party. Right on. Oh, dude.
We did not hear about any raids that took place.
Hey, Cola. Oh, who drank Cola? Anyone drink Cola right now? Who drank Cola right now? Oh, Cola. Cola, baby. This is ICE protest, day 5, part 2. On the Lucky Schmidt's channel. Burns Ryan Schmitz all the time. Where's Bob? I'm gonna drink Cola. Oh, I'm probably gonna drink all Cola, baby. Oh, I'll tell you, remember the movie back in the day called What About Bob? New movie coming out called Where the Hell Is Bob? They will know. Part. Ice protest. This is ice protest right here. Shit. This is ice protest. Part.
Let me just say that a curfew has been in consideration for...
I'll tell you, who wants a house tour? Don't matter, Kyle. We're going to protest. Man. Oh, don't matter, Kyle. Oh, look at little chicken, man. Look at that chicken. Oh, that chicken. I'm cooking those chicken. You still chicken right now? Those some ghost chicken wings. I'm making ghost chicken wings right now. Oh, sponsored by... Where the hell is it? Sponsored by Cola. Sponsored by Cola. Oh, Ty. That's what you do. You see the box. Then you fry some chicken. And then you have party. Oh my God. I'm partying with Spider. I'm partying with the Spider, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Ty. Cola.
Frankly, I admit my humility here and my beginnerness in that I'm new to downtown, but our downtown stakeholders have seen this multiple times over and had to basically develop their own strategies.
They call that. You call that? You don't say it. You don't say it. Who's that call that right now?
Have been ways in order to stem this and to calm.
This is the ICE protest right now.
And it's one tool that we can execute at this time.
I'll tell you, this is ICE protest. I'll tell you. See my brother now. They're like, what the hell is this? This ain't ICE protest. What the hell is this person doing? Oh, I'm partying. I'm a good time. Who like call that? Because I know what it is. I love call that. I'm gonna try to lay low on the 420. Yeah. Taylor John shit. They call that. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing out there? Oh, it's like a crazy world, isn't it? Let's get wild. Be careful. Be careful, listen. Is that Bob? Bobby, shut the hell up. Tay, call that. Call that, baby. Call that, baby, on fire.
Oh, I'm sorry, you did ask that question.
Here's a protest right now. We're watching a protest. Here's a protest. I'm protesting right now. I'm gonna go protest about, about how Corlac's supposed to be gonna find.
No idea what they were doing when they would get here. Right now we have 100 National Guard who sold mission.
Watch it. Be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting scary. Is that Bob?
That's 100.
Bob?
Another 100.
You don't know about it. Oh, tough. I'm gonna try to call that.
Taking place in the Westwood.
That's everything. You don't say. Call that, baby.
And I think that's
How many people are here right now? Oh, there's a lot of people. 600,000 people. Get away.
announcements that all of this
Hey, call that. Call that, baby. Oh, tough. I'm gonna tell you, how long have I been here for? I've been here for 2 hours already. Is that Bob? That's Bob. Who's Bob? New movie coming out called Where the Hell is Bob? There he is. Here he is. Where the hell is Bob? Let's see, let's show you. Pa! 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 We got protests going in around the world. This is what I think about the protests.
Yes, and it's the map that is right there, so it basically is all of downtown Los Angeles, but in LA we identify our freeway. So this is 110, 5, 10.
Well, Coors Lights. How many chicken wings are they cooking right now?
Downtown Los Angeles, again, that's why
They're on sale. Huh?
to let people know this
Cook
is
what?
all of Los Angeles. If you put
Yeah, how many chicken wings?
the context of the overall
420?
map, you
420
see
chicken
how
wings?
it's 1 square mile compared to 500.
Oh, this is good. Oh, tough. Hey, Cola. Cola, baby. The hell you do? What you doing, by? Oh, tough. I got the. Does anyone know what a box Chevy is? I got the box Chevy going there. Try to air out. All that Earl smoke.
No, we're not. And we also
It's gonna get a little smoky down here. I'm not gonna lie. Usually every time I was cooking chicken wings, I always like gotta deal with all the Earl. And by she already said, we're gonna make some fried dough too. Fried dough. Everyone's like, you're gonna have a heart attack, son. Chicken wings. You're gonna clog your damn arteries though, right? Yeah, you need to call that unclog arteries. That's what Corlight does. That's what Corlight does. You take some Corlight. Corlight equals unclog arteries for Corlight and less kidney stone. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, how's everyone doing? You know what I'm saying? Today's actually Taco Tuesday, so I'm surprised they didn't make some tacos. It was about chicken wings around sale. And I saw chicken wings on sale. Chicken wings on sale. I'm gonna eat some chicken wings. Chicken wings on sale. Party time. Chicken wing. What does everyone think I'm putting on my chicken wing? You want to know, what do you think I put on for sauce? You know what I'm saying? On chicken wings. Oh,
Part
the
of it, he said the
oh,
reason why
chicken.
the wildfires were handled was because there were federal police.
Oh, the chicken wing.
Yeah,
You know, it's crazy. You know what's crazy? A whole, you get a whole pack of chicken wing right now. The 150, the 150, you get a big old pack of chicken wings. You get almost a 20 piece of chicken wings for about, you know, I mean, pretty much one thing of chicken wings, you get about 20 pieces of chicken wings already pre-cut. When it was pre-cut already, about a 20 piece for about $5-6. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal. That's the deal of a lifetime right there on chicken wings. So I had to take advantage. Oh, I had to take advantage of it. Oh, hey, you know what's crazy? I actually got 3 packs of those chicken wings, or 4 or 5. You know, but then I'm gonna save some packs for me for the next day. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with the rest of the chicken. I mean, it's too many chicken wings. I don't know what the hell to do with them. So many chicken wings. They call that. They call. Where the hell they actually from? Who knows? I'm from New Mexico. New Mexico. Yeah, right across the street from the Smithsonian Zoo. Tight shit. Adam Frey, what's going on? Cheers. Oh, you eating pizza? You eat a buffalo chicken pizza right now. Is that what you're trying to say? I see the chicken, I see the beer, and I see the pizza. So you eating Adam Frank, I gotta guess you're eating a buffalo chicken pizza. You eating buffalo chicken pizza, Adam Frank? Drinks the beer? Upstate New York. Who knows where I come from? You know? Who knows? What about Florida? Nebraska. Idaho potatoes. Washington State. Washington D.C. Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore. You don't talk about Jersey Shore. Oh, where the hell am I? They call that. I'm at the Luxury Pub right now. That's where I'm at right now. And Corline's baby gonna find. This is Ace protest. Oh yeah, this is Ace protest going on right now. Check it out. This is Ace protest. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? This ain't Ace protest. Some guy drinking beers. What the hell are you doing? Oh shit. Oh, where am I? I'm actually on, where am I? I'm on, Neptune. How many planets is that in the galaxy? How far is that? Planet Neptune? That's a little ways, right? Is that past Mars? Neptune? What's the coldest planet out there? What's the coldest planet that they don't consider a planet anymore? Pluto, right? Pluto. You're not supposed to be the coldest place there. What's the temp on Pluto? I think the temp on Pluto is about negative 3,000 degrees Celsius. Oh, because I don't think the sun ever hits it. I'm on Pluto. Pluto, ladies and gentlemen. Do they consider it a planet anymore? I could have sworn. I'm not gonna lie. I could have sworn they considered planet. I could have sworn that Pluto was a planet. Ladies and gentlemen. Isn't Pluto a planet? Pretty sure it is. Ladies and gentlemen. And they try to say it's not a planet anymore. They try to say it's not a fucking planet. You kidding me? That's like them trying to say Coors Light's not the best beer in the world. Okay, Coors Light is definitely the best beer in the whole entire universe. Where are they from? Unless they're going through a bad batch to clean out their tanks where they fill up all the delicious beer full of Coors Light. They call that. Oh, you're from China. You're from China. Cheers. They call that, baby. Oh, do they got cola in China? Do they have cola in China? Well, hopefully they do. Because technically cola needs to be in the whole entire world. Because who invented the word Earth? Do you know? You don't say it. And I was like, how much 420 you smoking?
Station.
Not, you know. Hey, call that.
Is where the crisis.
Hey, call that. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Yeah, but who invented the word Earth? Does anyone know? Yeah? Does anyone know who invented the word Earth? Cause I don't. Oh, tough. Good call that. You know, I'll tell you, I guess who invented the word call that? Best baby you're gonna find. I'll tell you, round of applause. I'll tell you, call that. Call that, baby. Oh, that shit. Hold on, I'm cooking chicken right now. Yeah, this is this is the ice protest. Ice protest going on. Yeah. Oh, this is ice protest going on. Steve Boucher, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm drinking Kool-Aid, baby. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Oh, what you think? This pitbull. I'm drinking Kool-Aid, baby. Kool-Aid is the best beer. Headache-free Coors Light. That's another thing that's good about Kool-Aid. You see whatever you drink for Kool-Aid, you know, you say you freaking just giving around freaking Coors Light. You just freaking give around Kool-Aid, having a freaking, you just have a freaking party, you know. Yeah. And also next day you wake up the next day like, oh, I'm probably gonna feel like shit the next day. But also but you drank Coors Light the day before that, so you're like, also you wake up the next morning like, whoa, I got no freaking headache. I feel fine. I feel refreshed. You know. The taste of the Kool-Aid. Oh, they're all on the freeway. This is ice protest, Joe. This is ice protest.
Matthew, your reaction to this idea of a curfew, which is something a lot of
What do you say? I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh, tell you. I'll tell you, John. Oh, it is. I'll tell you. They call that. Everyone's like, how many chicken wings do you think I got right now? If anyone can guess how many chicken wings I'm cooking right now, I'll try to go bid. Right now, for free. I'll try to go bid for free right now. This is ice protest going on. I'll try to go bid right now, for free. How many chicken wings am I cooking? Does anyone know? Does anyone know how many chicken wings I'm cooking? I got they're on sale. We're gonna make America great again. It's gonna be a wonderful place. It's getting pretty wild out there. Oh, tough. Check. Kool-Aid, baby. Coors Light's the best beer you're gonna find. Look, I found my guitar. Look at this guitar. You know, this is not really the real one. Remember that one that says I drink beer or something? Yeah, but either way, it freaking givers up. See, that's the freaking giver tag. You just fucking, yeah. I mean, look at this. There's not really beer in here. I don't think there is. See, look at it. It's just freaking givers. Like, man. Look at that. Maybe there's something left. He's freaking giver, man. Oh, that's how everyone doing. Got to finish like Kool-Aid. You don't want to waste Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid can't get a little expensive out there. Get a little pricey with Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is good beer though. Some people try to consider it water. They try to say it's water. You think Coors Light's water? You think it's fucking water? You just say it. I don't think it is. Excuse my language, John. I don't think it's water. I think it's the best beer we're gonna have. Oh, tough. I remember going to the package store too, and some person, the person that worked at the package store, he's like, "You're drinking that water?" Never went there ever again. Lost customer. Oh, hey, he's trying to talk. He's talking shit about Kool-Aid. Trying to say Kool-Aid's, you know, Kool-Aid's the best beer we're gonna find.
After event, you come in, take advantage of these situations. We saw them last night, causing all sorts of chaos, and this potentially is a solution to that problem, right? To basically.
I got chicken wing. See, I'm cooking chicken wings. That's a hint. I'm cooking 2 bags of these. Pretty much $6 a bag. $6 a bag, all those chicken wings. And we're like, $6 a bag? Where the hell did you get that?
celebration and protest in these streets, and it's what makes LA beautiful. So talk to us about your main perspective, your main message you're trying to get out in terms of why you're out there protesting. I think these ICE raids are terrifying for folks. They're shocking in a way that is unlike what the president said he was doing. Right? He told us he was going after violent criminals. Then why are you raiding Home Depots? You raided 2 car washes in my district. They arrested a man who wasn't even working at the car wash. He was just a customer that been profiled. Right? And so this is
What do you think I'm doing for the sauce for chicken wing? They wanna know what I'm doing for the sauce. See, I got some leftover. Got a little French fry. How much is it? Not for it. Oh, a little leftover. I had a little leftover on this one too. That's good enough. Oh, what is it? So man, I probably use a little bit of this. A little leftover. Oh, I got a little leftover. More French fry. A little bit. It's a little leftover. You know, what a little. You know, it's a little good. So I think that's enough, right? Oh, there's a little leftover French fry squeeze. Yeah, it's already pre-used. I think I heard right. Now I got grand finale. Yeah, this time I'm gonna do a little Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, that one's new. All the other ones you use. I did. Bob was like, we should go get at least some type of sauce, you know. So I guess we'll do a little Buffalo Wild Wings. It was on sale. This is on sale too. And you know what's crazy? I see the celery sticks. I got some baby carrots. I don't even have to cut them. Ready to go. Baby carrots. You know, our carrots supposed to be good for your eyeballs. Tell you know what I'm saying. Should I check him? Oh, that's good. Corlight, baby, go fine. Yeah, I'll make a chicken wing. I got leftover these 2. That should be enough sauce. I think that's enough. Oh, that's enough sauce, right? Oh, I got a little of that. A little of this, a little of that sauce. Those are probably gone. Those probably done after today. Oh, this is good. And I got the grand finale. Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, this is on set. No time. Cheers, them. It's cool like Bobby, shut the hell up. Cool like baby. And remember that? Everyone's like, remember the freaking sausage chicken wrap I was eating earlier? The freaking salsa. That was the issue. It was. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty good freaking wrap. I'm not gonna lie. That sausage chicken wrap fucking kicks ass. But the freaking salsa. You know, I kind of got the store-bought brand of salsa. Wasn't really, yeah, you can just tell the freaking difference of the freaking salsa. I don't know what it is. Cause last time I did that fucking sausage chicken wrap, I actually used like a better brand, you know. I got like freaking, what's the other brand? Tostitos or something, you know. Yeah, that tasted better. I don't know. Then this time I got store-bought brand salsa. I mean, it's a fucking good deal, but I don't know. What was it saying? I can tell. I still wrecked it though. I still ate the whole thing. It called that. That's what I'm doing. How many people? Holy shit, a lot of people here. You know what I'm saying? They call that. I'll tell you, John. Oh shit. Yeah, Ghost. Stay for the super chat, Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Ghost gave me $5. Ghost gave me $5. You know what I'm saying? Everyone put it like the Ghost. He gave me $5 super chat. Now I can shotgun a beer. I'm happy. Now I can shotgun a beer. Yeah, it's cool. Here we go. See, I got that. This is shit. That freaking Garrett. Right there. This is nice protest, ladies and gentlemen. Beer bomb. You know what's crazy, Grey Wolf? Byron, I definitely need to get the beer bomb. I like a lot. Grey Wolf. Before we even started going live, like 2 years ago, we weren't going live. Say freaking a year ago right now. I guess I started going live a year ago. Going live every freaking day. You know? It's like yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Grey Wolf beer bomb. That's a hell of a freaking plan right there. You know? Yeah. You can really freaking get rid of that freaking beer bomb. Oh, tight. Cheer. Raga. They call that. Everyone's like, Ronnie, you always look baked out of your mind all the time. How much 420 from? Purple haze. Oh, I'll touch it.
Covering some of these anti-ICE protests that have been happening there in Los Angeles. I just want to put this up on your screen. One more time, these are some of the vantage points that we're still getting into our newsroom at this point.
Oh, what the fuck's going on there?
A lot of folks
Fuck.
out there. Again, we also want to remind
Fucking
you
up.
that every show
I love that's not looking too good.
they're coming into us.
That look, and you know, it's great. If I had the beer bong, I would have split it.
We can't always predict what exactly will happen on the screen, but of course, we'll do our very best to make sure that
Oh.
nothing is
Oh my
going to
God, what are
be
you doing? What protest stuff?
This is the ICE protest, but
Oh my God, what kind of protest is
well,
this?
we're gonna, Bobby and I are gonna end up walking to the ICE protest before we know. You know,
Yeah,
right,
check it
Bob?
out, Steve.
All we gotta do is walk down the street because we're from Boulevard, New York. Boulevard, New York. We're gonna walk down the street, 23rd Street.
Oh my God.
Oh, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is everybody doing?
Oh my God. Ice. Oh my God.
Ice, baby.
Oh my God. Here we go.
What the fuck is everybody doing here? What the fuck are you drinking some beers and shit? Fucking protests, fucking s'mores going around, fucking meteors, nukes, who the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. Alright, here we go.
Pow! Pow, you fucking pow! What the fuck? Get the fucking chicken wings over here cooking. What the fuck?
Oh my God, Dad. Relax, you fucking idiot. There we go. Cheers, everyone.
Against American citizens, but ultimately that request was denied, that emergency request was denied by a federal judge.
Pow!
In the wake of this, hearing from Governor Newsom very soon to get his thoughts. All right, let's bring this to you here on Live Now.
No.
For a 2-minute commercial. Much more.
Yeah, what's up? Bye. What happened? You actually have the other guitar, bro? That one, like, no way I can play that one as a guitar.
I even have a problem.
That's pretty cool. Oh, sorry. Cheer. I'm a Grey Wolf, the beer bomb. Yeah. Really beer bomb. Yeah. Oh, let me check mine. Who's hungry? Oh, bye. Oh, tough. Chicken wings on sale. You get about like pretty much. You get a whole like 20 piece of chicken wings for about $6. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, they're a little bit raw. You know, you go to like a place like Domino's or something. You try to get like an 8-piece of chicken wing. That shit. How much is that gonna cost? $8 for a 6-piece or 8-piece? When you could have went to the grocery store, got a whole pack of chicken wings, but you got to figure out how you gonna cook it. So that's the problem. And I mean, put them in the oven or something. I used to put them in the oven back in the day. I used to put sauce on them in the oven. And I actually not gonna lie, I always thought they were pretty crazy. Oh, Todd, I actually didn't mind those. Oh, Todd. Oh, you doing a shot? Oh, well, Grey Wolf, I don't have no shots. You know, I've been laid low on the shot. I did shotgun a beer though. I haven't beer in it. What are you doing? A freaking shot though? What are you freaking shot? What are you doing? You doing the Jägermeister? You doing the Jägermeister right now? A little bit of red balls. That's called Jägerbomb. You doing Jägerbomb? Pa-pow. You doing Jägerbomb? You know, what's crazy? One of those videos that Bob and I had a long time ago. You remember that? I'm not gonna lie, Bob and I probably should make more videos. You know, but you ever watch one of those videos back in the day? Was it like Halloween or something? I'm out with a kitty cat. Part time. That was the egg bomb. You put a little bit of red balls. Put a little red balls in there. It's like horror food. And then the egg. I try to stay away from the energy drinks. So I'm not gonna lie, I really don't do good with energy drinks. I always feel like my heart's about to explode. I'm already hyper as it is. Oh, Todd. So I try to stick to, like, if I'm gonna like drink some caffeine, I'll drink some coffee. You know, I'll drink some coffee or something. Maybe a little bit of maybe I'll drink a little bit of the. You know, every once in a while on the screen here, I do drink a little bit of Coca-Cola. You know, the Mexican. Which brand is it? It's a good brand. Oh, but you know, I think it's still brewed in like Sacramento. I don't even know. But it drinks a little bit of Coca-Cola. Yeah. Not the bad Coca-Cola. Actually, legit Coca-Cola, like soda. You know. Oh, tell you know what I'm saying? I gotta cook the chicken.
As long as the police are able to keep the demonstrators from acting out. And so when asked about the possibility of deploying the National Guard in New York City earlier today, Mayor Eric Adams emphasized that the city's law
This is where I'm gonna end up putting all my chicken wings. So every time I bash up some chicken wings, I'm gonna put them in here. You know what I do? Then I get a plate, and I just fucking shake my freaking ass up with the sauce. I put some sauce on it. Good. Yeah. And I just you make sure you don't lose the fucking chicken wings, right? And you just fucking shake without fucking losing the wings. If you lose the wings, you just fuck. Yeah, you just fucking shake your fucking ass off, right? And then you just fucking put it in tinfoil and stuff, and just let it chill. And then you just dig in. Oh, party. Oh, creatine. Scott, I don't know. See, I think I'm gonna leave it on the. I don't think I need some creatine. I don't know. Maybe I'll drink. Scott, you know what? Scott, I'll drink. Maybe I'll drink something else. Protein drink or something. I think I'm gonna stay. Maybe I might stay away from the creatine. Yeah, I'll tell. We'll call that. Cheers, Skylar. Cheers. Cheers. You 69 beers deep. Skylar, I drank 420 beers. 420 beers, Skylar. Cheers. They call that. This is the ice protest right now. Who wants to go watch the ice protest outside? Yeah. Who wants to go watch the ice protest? Anyone watch the ice protest? They call that, baby. Carolyn, who the hell are you? That's good. That is the question. I'll tell you. I mean, all you got for your avatar is just the letter C. So who the hell are you? You know, that's the question. Party time, Carol. Party time. Yeah. Who the hell are you? I mean, all you see in your avatar is just the letter C. So, I'll tell you, call that, baby. That's who the hell I am. You know who the hell I am? Call that baby on fire. Don't drink them all, ladies and gentlemen, because I need call that. I need some call that. I'll tell you, Haynes. Like Haynes. You talk Haynes. I'll tell you, Haynes makes underpants. And what else do they make? They make boxer briefs. Haynes, right? You know, shirts. Haynes. Am I Irish? What the fuck do you think, man? I'll tell you, Haynes. Haynes the underwear. I'm cooking chicken wing. Right now. Oh, that's good. Am I Irish? Never Irish. Oh, that's good. You never know. You never know, Haynes. You know what? Haynes. Yo, if you ever see me walking around, you'll catch me. I'll probably be wearing a green shirt for people. You know? If you ever see me walking around in public, I'm gonna be wearing a freaking green shirt. That's a Haynes. That's a freaking fact. Yeah, you'll see me with the freaking green fucking St. Patty's Day shirt on, walking around. You're like, oh, that's fucking Ronnie. There he is. There's that fucking asshole. There he is. There's that piece of shit. They call that. They call that. How's everyone doing? Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie, Haynes. You'll catch me the freaking St. Patty's Day shirt on. If you ever see me like out and about, if you see a person somewhere wearing a freaking green shirt, it's probably me. Yeah. Oh, you looking skinny. Oh. No, I don't know about that, Skyler. Yeah, I'm looking skinny. I weigh about like, I don't know, 165. Yeah. 165. Sky, I got a 500-pound mind and like a 165-pound body. You know? Now I'm gonna eat chicken wings. Now, man, maybe I'll be hitting 170 by the time it's done tonight. Oh, Sky, you're probably like, no way, no way. I'm gonna hit freaking like 170 fucking pounds by the end of the fucking night, right? Okay. Yo, Skyler, you know what, Skyler? You know, you're gonna see me at the gym, right? Skyler, Skyler, I'll talk to you then, Skyler. Right? Skyler, what are you up to right now? You ain't crazy. Oh, Skyler. How about that? Sky, I'll see you at the gym, right? You don't talk about this guy. I'll see you at the gym. You know what I'm talking? Call that, baby. I can do chicken wings. I can cook the chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch. It's smoky down here. Cheers, everyone. Oh, God.
In the Los Angeles area. The vigil that's being held in a prayer vigil in honor. In the meantime, while these ice raids are being held there in Los Angeles, let's listen to this right now.
Return them to their family. Return them to their neighborhoods. Set us free as immigrants in this country. Love this country. Love this country.
So we can count on that, but it's going to look like action. Some people say that they're a politician, yes, but we know that justice is what love looks like in public. So we are here praying.
Maybe I should just sit here. Maybe I should go to my appointment that I have papers for, that I am legal, and I go to report on an annual basis, and I find out that somebody else was detained. Maybe I shouldn't do that. We cannot accept the uncertainty that happens.
I'll tell you. I'm making chicken wings right now. What time is it right now? You want to see one chicken? I'll tell you, I got time now. Yeah, I'll tell you, these chicken wings. Don't matter color. Oh, look at the chicken. Oh, that chicken wing. Oh, don't matter color. Oh, look. Yeah, Sky, I'm doing fried food. Oh, tell you, look at the chicken wing. Oh, it is. I got time it though. You know? And I go for like around the 30-minute mark. Once I'm cooking that, get a little greasy. Gets a little greasy. Yeah. Oh, the sponsored by Sky, sponsored by Coraline. Oh, the don't mind comments, religion. The spiders made those. Oh, you drinking what's hand dog? What's that? I'm drinking Coraline. You gonna be on the next Empire Live, man. Skyler. No, I don't want Skyler. You know? Skyler, shut the hell up, Skyler. Skyler, I'm gonna go to the gym. We're gonna check Skyler. I'll see you at the gym, Skyler. We'll talk about that at the gym. Yeah? Skyler, you don't talk. Oh, you drinking Hennessy? Oh, Hennessy. I don't know if I ever had freaking Hennessy. Oh, I'll tell you. Cheers. They call that. I don't know if I ever had freaking Hennessy before. Oh, tough. Oh, tough. I think I had though. Hennessy. Oh, that's good. I think Hennessy is more like a freaking. It's more like it has a more of a. If I had to guess, it's a more like a maple syrupy kind of taste. Right? Is it more of a maple syrup? Right? Oh, I think so. I think. Look at some moonshine. It's some moonshine. Oh, you can smell it. You can smell the blueberry smells actually fading away. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Diane. Well, this is from like about this is from like the year freaking like 2017. You know, 2016. That was that moonshine. You know what's crazy about the moonshine? You think, I mean, it smells like a freaking. You know what it smells like? It smells like a freaking snow cone. Yeah, yeah, but that's what I'm moonshine. Moonshine. I haven't had moonshine in a long time. But like Diane, you should try some. If you ever try some moonshine, you'll start talking like down. You'll start talking like moonshine. I don't know what it is. Something about the spirit of moonshine. Oh, Diane, you should try some of the moonshine. I haven't had Hennessy in a long time. What do people mix with the Hennessy? You know, they just fucking they just shot it, or they put it in something. I don't really know. I don't really know what's about the Hennessy. This is the ICE protest, ladies and gentlemen. Right now. It's cool like. They call like, cheer. Hey, you know what you do with Diane? You know what you do with the Hennessy? You know what you do with the Hennessy? First off, you go to McDonald's breakfast. You go to McDonald's breakfast, get order the hot cakes with a side of a nice crispy hash brown, maybe sausage burrito. You get an extra one or extra few for like $1, right? In the value room. And then you know what, dude? And then you put the Hennessy on the hotcakes. So instead of the maple syrup, you use the Hennessy. Put it all over the hotcakes, and you just freaking wreck, you know. Party. Oh, that's like me putting sometimes I put Coors Light in my freaking burgers, you know. You ever put Coors Light in your freaking burgers outside that you're cooking? I have. I'm not gonna lie. I actually put Coors Light on my salad. You ever put Coors Light in your salad? At one time I was eating Italian salad, and I put Coors Light over that salad. I had the Italian dressing, then I added a nice cold refreshing Coors Light too, made it all juicy. That was perfect. That was pretty freaking good. I was like, you should try that too. You don't believe it, you should try it out. I ain't lying. Try it for yourself. Oh, Skylar. Skylar, get the hell out of here.
He's calling for sitting governor to be arrested for no other reason than to, in his own
I'll make a chicken with him. Oh, Ted. Who do you say with Diane? What did you say?
The United States military.
Diane, you're not the person that was at the package store that one time. That person tried to say it's like water. You get it, mate. It's the best beer you can find. Cool out, baby. Okay. Schmitty. Who's Schmitty? Hey, yo, how many drinks in you at, Schmitty? I've had like 2 or 3. 2 or 3, that's it. 2 or 3. Who's counting, right? Oh, who's counting Dan? You know? They call that. I'm making chicken wings. I actually already spent the chicken wings. You know what sucks? I only got 1 spoon. I only got 1 metal spoon. Does anyone else have I need a metal spoon? Because I'm not gonna lie, now I'm working with chicken wings with 1 metal spoon. That kind of sucks. Usually I use 2 metal spoons. Fuck. That's not good. That's not fucking good. I'm probably gonna fucking burn myself again. I don't want to fucking burn myself like that for one freaking time. You don't want to fuck around with Earl. Earl's fucking dangerous, fucking hell. Right? Oh, Ted. What type of flavor was that? Well, I got some leftover sauce. I got Frank's right. That's enough. I got a little bit of fresh right. Oh, dude. I got a little bit of fresh right. Yeah. I got 2 bottles. That's enough sauce. I think that's enough. Yeah. That should be enough. And then I got a little bit of, once again, a little bit of leftovers of Frank's Red Hot squeeze. The Frank's Red Hot creamy, what is it? Creamy buffalo squeeze. That's part. That should be enough too. That's freaking good. That's part. You know what else I got right now? Dude, Bobby and I did get some extra sauce. We got a Buffalo Wild Wing. We got Buffalo Wild Wing medium sauce. Dude. Probably. I'll probably get sauce on my face. I'm gonna be looking like a mess later. I'll probably be looking horrible on the stream. You know what happens when I eat chicken wings. It gets pretty messy. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Party. It was fire, ladies and gentlemen. Am I speaking English? Yeah, you can't keep up. What is it? Captions. Always off. Right? And correlate. Or subtitles. What's your name? Van Hon Hoing. You know what you need to do? You need to drink some Coors Lights. Drink a few Coors Lights. Y'all understand every word I'm saying. That's how it fucking goes, man. I'll tell you, start drinking some freaking Coors Lights, you're fucking like, holy shit, now I know every word that Ronnie's freaking saying. Yeah. Just some freaking Coors Lights, man. Y'all understand everything. I'll tell you, you're not gonna need the freaking captions and all that stuff. You're like, oh shit, I'm fucking, fucking party. Oh.
Of that curfew that starts at 8 o'clock tonight and goes until 6 o'clock tomorrow. It makes up downtown. The other question that could happen, protesters could choose to move to a different part of the city or of the region. I mean, this is a pretty small area that is under the curfew. Now, as we know, this is the area that has seen the worst violence and seen most of the problems. We saw some problems last night in Santa Ana. We've seen some isolated problems in other areas, but most of the problems haven't been concentrated here. So it would be interesting tonight, do they move somewhere else, or is this essentially stopping this problem and we can move into a new phase where peaceful protests during the day continue, but the violence, the looting, all the destruction that happens at night with people who by and large are not connected to the anti-ICE movement. They're just connected to the anti-everything movement. They just don't like a lot of our civilized capitalistic society. Those folks hopefully will not be allowed to commit crimes tonight and injure the property of innocent people. Laura Diaz is joining our coverage now for the first time. She is in downtown LA at that prayer vigil. Laura, can you talk about who we're seeing there and what you're seeing there?
Well, actually, Alex, we're seeing a lot of different people and representatives up there. We just heard Mayor Karen Bass speaking to the crowd. But there is a widespread representation from Father Gregorio, who, of course, you know very well, and then Bruce. And then there are people from Churla, which represents immigrants' rights, giving passionate speeches about the role of immigrants in this country and the need to protect them. A lot of people are outraged by the ICE raids here, trying to get people to lower their rhetoric so that if they want to go out and demonstrate, to do it peacefully, but not get engaged in the lawlessness that we've seen over the last couple of days. But I can tell you that there are about 400 people here. They look to be of all ages and backgrounds, and they seem enthusiastic about the message that's being heard here today. I know that we've been talking a lot about some of the things that have occurred over the last couple of days, and I was out there on the streets yesterday. I was struck by the fact that after I did my live shot with you, Alex, I walked 6 blocks over and people were hand in hand, out on a date, going to the taco truck. So note that the things that have gone awry here, it is a very small area. The largest number of people want to demonstrate peacefully, they want to get their message out peacefully, and they're not engaged in those other activities. But right here today, we're hearing speeches, we're hearing music, and eventually there will be a procession. I don't know exactly where they will go, but they're saying that they want to get the word out, and it's very important to stick together and to get the messaging out there in a peaceful, loving way. That's the latest here from Gloria Molina Park, right across from City Hall. I'm Laura Diaz reporting live. Sending it back to you, Alex.
Thank you so much. You get the impression that the folks there know about this curfew. Any reaction to it?
No, I haven't heard anybody mention that. I think it's going to be hard to enforce, to be really honest with you. As you know, I own a home in downtown LA. People come to downtown to enjoy the nightlife. That's why they come here. But maybe they figured out a way to make it happen, but I don't think it's going to be that easy to enforce. A lot of the things that people need to do to ensure their safety, they need to take personal responsibility. That includes what they're doing with their own lives, but also about where they want to be at night and who they're going to take their, young child. But really here, the vibe right now is very peaceful, and it's hopeful, and it's uplifting, and it's in sharp contrast to some of what I saw last night.
Yeah, and you had to deal with a lot of folks who are not all that into the media, so I'm glad for your own personal sake. I think it's a different kind of vibe out there tonight as well. Laura Diaz, thank you so much, and it's great to see Los Angeles coming together. And a reminder, and Laura, I'll let you weigh on this is somebody.
Yo, yeah, tight, here. Yeah, tight. What's he doing? See. Let's check out chicken. Let's check out chicken. Oh, yeah. Let's check out chicken. Oh, that chicken. Some fancy, right? Oh, tight. I'll speak English right now. Cola polonesa. Van, Peter Pachazo. Peter Pachazo. Here we go. Look at that. That's good right there. That's good. That's good right there. Look, check this out. Sponsored by Cola. Sponsored by Cola. Oh, there's my cow. Oh, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Cola, baby. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings and Red Hot Buffalo Sauce. Yeah. Oh, let's see, party time. Party time. Hold it. I got one that Frank's Red Hot. Sweet. Yeah, this might be pretty good. Oh, it's hot. I'll tell you that. A little bit of that. That's not bad. That's gonna be good. There's a little bit of that left. I got 2 of these left. That's probably no salt. Party time. Party. Over the chill. I'm tired. I'm totally done. Well, I'm making chicken wing. I am making chicken wing. Who needs Windex when you got Cola? Cola street free. Everyone's like, oh, Ronnie, what the hell you doing? What did I do? I do something? Everyone's like, Ronnie, what are you holding? What's that? It's called 420. It's legal. It's legal here. It's a little pricey, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. It's a little bit of 420. I left for 420. I'm trying to get the munchies before I get eat my chicken wing. Oh, yeah, a little bit of 420. Oh, chill. I didn't call that. Before I hit the leftover Scooby snacks.
city would be on fire, although we have seen the National Guard mostly focus on a few federal buildings. They have protected those buildings, but we have not seen them do a whole lot else other than that in terms of trying to get things under control. House Speaker Mike Johnson weighing in on Governor Newsom's restraining order.
Oh, how you doing? Yeah. What a crowd. This is a hell of a crowd here. Alright, I'm about to blast off.
A participant and accomplice in our federal law enforcement agents being not just disrespected but assaulted. This is a serious problem. That's from Speaker Johnson. Governor Newsom the other day telling me that he thought that a joke. Basically like a lapdog doing whatever
Son.
the two of them not in a great place. They may have to work together on $40 billion of federal funding for LA wildfires.
How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing out there? Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. What's Ryan? What are you doing? It's a little bit 420. It's a little bit 420. Oh,
Crews apparently have mostly put out this roughly 10-acre brush fire. They forced some evacuations in Burbank late this afternoon. Skyfox was live over the scene. It's near Bethany Road and Amherst Drive.
All right, there, as you can see, we're in that coverage with Fox 11 Los Angeles. Them also covering that breaking.
how many chicken wings? Who's making chicken wings? Who's making the chicken wings? Everyone's like, Ryan, there you go. Now, everyone's like, Ryan, now you're going back to, where you going? I'm going back to Pluto. You know, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to hang in there. I'm going to keep talking. I'm talking. I'm here. Oh, dude. I'm making chicken wings. I ain't going to sleep anytime soon. You know, I ain't going to sleep. This is the ICE protest, ladies and gentlemen. ICE protest going on right now. This is the ICE protest, you know, featuring chicken wings. I'm actually making chicken wings right now. And I make chicken wings. They're pretty piping hot. You know, I don't want to overcook them, because if you overcook chicken wings, you lose the freaking juice. You lose the freaking juice of the wing, and it just gets horrible. It gets freaking horrible if you lose the juice of the wing. But it's no good. You know, I mean, there's people out there that say, like, I'll just put more hot sauce on it, but well, it's still there's something about it. When you lose the juice of the chicken, it's horrible. It's horrible. You know, and everyone wants the juice of the chicken. Oh, what how much is this? This is local on the 8s. Well, channel. Oh well. Today's what's today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, it's about to be summertime out there. Be careful. Summertime. Pretty wild out there. Get pretty wild. Be careful. You know. Oh, be careful of the young ones out there doing all crazy stuff. Pretty wild out there. Oh, do I hear it? This is what I listen to now. This is my jam. This is my jam right now. Cola. I don't know. Oh, well, I'm making chicken wings. Fuck. Oh, Todd. What the hell is going on here? Oh, Todd. Oh, Todd, this is getting a little wild. This is getting a little wild here. No time. No time. Oh, hey, cola. Cola, baby. Pata. Yo, Kevin, what's going on? Kevin Bananas. I'll tell you, yo, part time, right on, shit. It's cold out. Be careful out there. This is like protest, Kevin. This is like protest going on right now. Ice protest. We host Ryan Schmidt's ice protest right now. Oh, dude. They were like, what the hell is this? This ain't a protest. What the hell is this shit? Then what's Ronnie? I guess it's Ronnie. Drink beers, drink cola, baby, go fast. Yeah, I'll make a chicken wing too. Oh, I make chicken wings. I ain't making chicken wings. Oh, touch it, right out. Right out. Woo! Oh,
In Los Angeles. And where this is happening in Los Angeles, we've seen that President Trump has now stepped in and sent in the National Guard and Marines to deal with some of the protests and getting them under control. Now, on the other side, as these protests are happening in other cities, including New York City, we've heard from some of those officials as well, wondering if the same thing could happen there. So we do know that today, President Trump did assure the deputy mayor, as well as NYPD Chief of Department John Shell, that he will not be sending the National Guard into New York City in regard to some of these anti-ICE protests. This is provided that the police are able to keep these demonstrators from acting out, it's all according to the New York Post. So then when asked about the possibility of deploying the National Guard in New York City, current mayor Eric Adams emphasized the city's large law enforcement presence does have the manpower, and said that there are other options before turning to
the other chicken wing. Look at that. The other chicken wings, the other freaking batch. I gotta freaking time them. Cause this one I didn't really time that freaking great. Fuck. I feel like they're fucking already done though. They look like they're fucking done. I guess I'm trying to eye it right now because I fucking didn't time it. I didn't time the freaking chicken wings I was cooking, so that's kind of a fucking nightmare. So now I'm just fucking ironing it. You know what's crazy? I feel like I'd rather just take out the fucking chicken wings as it is. Because sometimes I'd rather just have a more freaking juicy chicken wing than it being all so fucking dried out. And, you know? Fuck. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I feel like I need to take out those chicken wings already. Put them on the side. I think it's time to take out the chicken wings. Oh, I got 2 batches of chicken wings I gotta do. Oh, touch it. They call it. Big Juicy. Scott, Big Juicy. You talking? Is that a person that used to be here? I don't know what happens, Big Juicy. You know, you chill. Call it, baby. Oh, touch it. Real tough. Cool, baby. Hold on. I gotta look at the chicken.
We do know that there's been some major news that's happened there in the last hour or so. Mayor Karen Bass has issued a curfew for the downtown Los Angeles area. She says this is in order to stop vandalism and looting as protests over President Trump stepped up enforcement of immigration laws continues there in the city. It was in this news conference that she declared a local emergency, saying that curfew will be running from 8 p.m. local time until 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning. She said that the city has reached a tipping point. This after 23 businesses were looted as well. The curfew, though, just for context, is going to be covering a 1 square mile section of the downtown Los Angeles area. This includes places where protests have been occurring since Friday. The city, though, encompasses roughly 500 square miles, so that should give you some context into how small of a region this truly is. So also want to put up this vantage point as we do have just a couple of different looks here on Live Now from Bob. This one also coming out of Southern California as well. So again, we do want to add some context to this curfew that has now been announced. It doesn't apply to any residents who live in that designated area. People who are also homeless at this time or credentialed media or public safety and emergency officials. This is all according to the Los Angeles police chief. So again, we want to also say when we're taking some of these live images, viewer discretion is advised. We're doing our best as we can here on this side to make sure that nothing offensive comes across on the screen. Make sure that viewer discretion is advised as well. And again, so we heard from the police chief saying this is unlawful and dangerous behavior, saying that it has been escalating since Saturday. So the LAPD chief called this curfew a necessary measure. So I wanted to continue to show you these live images there as well. This is there as well. So one present to you here on Live Now from Bob. Let's go ahead though and continue now to listen in.
Oh, look at those.
From California's governor,
They're done, man.
Gavin Newsom,
Oh, they're fucking done.
in response
Fuck.
to the very latest
That's what I was cooking chicken fried.
Governor Gavin Newsom did
Those are fine.
Against the Trump administration's actions.
I can feel the heat. Woo! That's good. That's good. Cheers.
Listen into that here on Live Now from Fox.
This past weekend, federal agents conducted large-scale workplace raids in and around Los Angeles. Those raids continue as I speak. California is no stranger to immigration enforcement, but instead of focusing on undocumented immigrants with serious criminal records and people with final deportation orders, the strategy both parties have long supported. This administration is pushing mass deportations, indiscriminately targeting hard-working immigrant families, regardless of their roots or risk. What's happening right now is very different than anything we've seen before. On Saturday morning, when federal agents jumped out of an unmarked van near a Home Depot parking lot, they began grabbing people, a deliberate targeting of a heavily Latino suburb. A similar scene played out when a clothing company was raided downtown. In other actions, a U.S. citizen, 9 months pregnant, was arrested. A 4-year-old girl taken, families separate, friends that literally disappeared. In response, everyday Angelinos came out to exercise their constitutional right to free speech and assembly, to protest their government's actions. In turn, the state of California and the city and county of Los Angeles sent our police officers to help keep the peace. And with some exceptions, they were successful. Like many states, California is no stranger to this sort of unrest. We manage it regularly and with our own law enforcement. But this, again, was different. What then ensued was the use of tear gas, flashbang grenades, rubber bullets, federal agents detaining people and undermining their due process rights. Donald Trump, without consulting California law enforcement leaders, commandeered 2,000 of our state's National Guard members to deploy on our streets illegally and for no reason. This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed the combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. That's when the downward spiral began. He doubled down on his dangerous National Guard deployment by fanning the flames even harder. And the president, he did it on purpose. As the news spread throughout LA and society, from families and friends ramped up, protests started again. By night, several dozen lawbreakers became violent and destructive. They vandalized the property. They tried to assault police officers. Many of you have seen the video clips of cars burning on cable news. If you incite violence, I want to be clear about this. If you incite violence or destroy our communities, you're going to be held to account. That kind of criminal behavior will not be tolerated. Full stop. Already more than 220 people have been arrested, and we're reviewing cases of additional cases, and people will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Again, thanks to our law enforcement officers and the majority of Angelinos who protested peacefully, the situation was winding
There you go.
down. It was
I got my chicken ready to go. Yeah, all that chicken. Oh, son. Here's the chicken. That's all chicken wings. Just wait, ready to get wrecked. Oh, son.
He federalized another 2,000 Guard members. He deployed more than 700 active U.S. Marines. These are the men and women trained for foreign combat, not domestic law enforcement. We honor their service. We honor the group.
When the everyday excess falls away, and we instead prioritize what matters, we find we can go further with less. Siggy's beer, full of protein, less ingredients, less sugar.
More chicken wings. Round 2. Yeah. Part 2 of the chicken wings. There's yeah, this is another round. Yeah, that's not the only round. I gotta do another round cooking chicken wings.
Just
Oh,
around your violent and serious criminals. His agents are arresting dishwashers, gardeners, day laborers, and seamstresses. That's just weakness. Weakness masquerading as strength. Donald Trump's government isn't protecting our communities. They're traumatizing our communities. And that seems to be the entire point. California will keep fighting. We'll keep fighting on behalf of our people, all of our people, including in the courts.
Just yesterday, we filed a legal challenge to Donald Trump's reckless deployment of American troops to a major American city. Today, we sought emergency court to stop the use of the American troops to engage in some of us find officers already warning that only or seen the authoritarian regime is about harming people who are able to defend themselves, but they cannot stop it. Trump and Florida will allow them because it allows them to take power and exert control. And by the way, Trump is not opposed to lawlessness and violence as long as we serve him. What more evidence do we need than January 6th? Ask everything. Take time. Reflect on this perilous moment. A president who wants to be bound by no law or constitution. Perpetuating a unified assault on American tradition. This is a president who in just over 140 days has fired government watchdogs that could hold him accountable for corruption and fraud. He's declared a war on culture, on history, on science, on knowledge itself. Databases quite literally are vanishing. He's delegitimizing news organizations, and he's assaulting the First Amendment. And the threat funding that threat dictating what universities themselves can teach. He's targeting law firms and their judicial branches that are the foundations of an order in civil society. He's calling for a sitting governor to be arrested for no other reason than to, in his own words, for getting elected. And we all know this Saturday. He's ordering our American heroes, the United States military, and forcing them to put on a vulgar display to celebrate his birthday, just as other failed dictators have done in the past. Look, this isn't just about protests here in Los Angeles. When Donald Trump sought blanket authority to commandeer the National Guard, he made that order apply to every state in this nation. This is about all of us. This is about you. California may be first, but it clearly will not end here. Other states are next. Democracy is next. Democracy is under assault before our eyes. This moment we have feared has arrived. It's taking a wrecking ball to our founding fathers' historic project. 3 co-equal branches, independent government. There are no longer any checks and balances. Congress is nowhere to be found. Speaker Johnson has completely abdicated that responsibility. The rule of law has increasingly been given way to the rule of God. The founding fathers, they didn't die to see this kind of moment. It's time for all of us to stand up. Justice Brandeis, he said it best, in a democracy, the most important office, with all due respect, Mr. President, is not the presidency, and certainly not governor. The most important office is office of citizen. At this moment, we all need to stand up and be held to account, a higher level of accountability. If you exercise your First Amendment rights, please do it peacefully. I know many of you are feeling deep anxiety, stress, and fear.
All right, that was the message that we heard there from California's Governor Gavin Newsom as he was delivering this response amid these protests that are happening in Los Angeles. As you can see, we're continuing to showcase some of the live vantage points that we do have there in LA as we enter now the 5th day of the demonstration happening as well. So again, we know that they're in Los Angeles, that we have been watching some of this here on Live Now Fox. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and switch this shot here as we're continuing to do our best to make sure that we're seeing some sensitive images are sitting there on the screen. Some of the natural sounds that are happening as protests are happening there in the city of Los Angeles. So, as it is just after 7 p.m. local time there in Southern California, we do know that Mayor Bass, she has now implemented a curfew there for a 1-mile radius there in downtown Los Angeles. She says this curfew will go overnight as well, starting at 8 p.m. local time until 6 a.m. local time as well. So there are some exceptions as well for these protests, for those folks who are not allowed to be there in the area. If you are a resident there within that 1 mile radius, you're allowed to be there, as well as credentialed media and other law enforcement as well. But she did say there
Leave the metal to us. So you do the job. Done. Metal supermarkets.
businesses overall were looted. But again, we were just listening in there to California's Governor Gavin Newsom, who said that President Trump is, quote, pulling a military dragnet across Los Angeles, and his brief remarks that he was able to make. And this comes, of course, after Trump ordered the deployment of nearly 5,000 troops, including National Guard members and Marines, to the nation's second largest city. President Trump said they were deployed there in order to protect federal buildings, but are now also protecting immigration agents as they're carrying out some of these arrests there inside California. Newsom said that Trump's immigration crackdown has gone well beyond, though, arresting criminals and that dishwashers, gardeners, day laborers, and seamstresses are among those who have also been.
Chicken wing.
So again, he said that President Trump
That was a good chicken wing.
going to California National Guard, but that
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
to other states.
I was like, where'd you call that?
But it clearly won't finish here. What is bringing those full remarks as well from California Governor Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, I read that chicken. That's chicken.
In fact, we're getting some compelling images
go.
right now on paper. We'll put this on your screen.
No, damn.
We've also been watching this as well. This is happening live right now in
Oh,
Colorado.
how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Party time. This is there's protests going on right now. Get pretty wild out there. Get pretty wild. No point. Breaking news. Anti-AIDS protest breaks out in Denver, Colorado. It's getting close to Denver. It's breaking out in Denver, Colorado now. We're in Colorado, huh? Getting pretty wild. I was in Colorado. Oh, hey, Cora. Oh, dude.
Keep in mind that sometimes some of these signs that are there are popping up, and they could have over language as well. But again, we just saw a number of people detained there by those law enforcement agents as they're wearing tactical gear there in Denver. This is very similar to what we've seen in some of these other cities as well. But again, that city flag there. Some of these protests happening all around, but again, another person on the ground there as well. So our camera view isn't going to always be the most stable during this. Our thanks to our cameras who are out there on the ground feeding in some of these images to us. But that's just escalating there in Denver. This is sort of what we've been continuing to see in multiple cities throughout the day, throughout these last 5 days of these anti-ICE protests that we're keeping up. Another person detained there. See there. This is not like, again, this is a frequent thing that we've seen over the last few days. That person is being dragged there out of the way by law. They do appear to have one gas mask at this time as well. This has happened pretty frequently. Again, so your discretion is always advised. But it seems like these things pop off in pockets. We'll see a time period of peace. I've been watching the shot here in our newsroom. It's been peaceful here a period of time. And then there are several folks just detained in an instant. So we're keeping our eye on this, but just for some more context here, you're just now joining us here on Live Now for Fox. We're also following the very latest as multiple protests are breaking out all over the country. This one happening right now in Denver. So this started apparently at the California State Capitol today, as this was an event calling for immigrants' rights, announcing solidarity with demonstrators as well in Los Angeles. But it was the Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition that was asking people to mobilize and stand with the protesters in Los Angeles. But at 8 a.m. local time, Our military thought 31 in Denver saying that they saw Denver police begin to deploy crowd control gas. So
Last one.
we're keeping our eye on this here on Live Now from Fox.
Yeah, I think I have to. Yeah.
Watching as this protest heats up here in Denver. This is the second anti-ICE protest there in Colorado in just the last 2 days. In a press release where this protest was organized, the group said that people
Yo.
That's what you said.
I don't know why you can see it. That's your air front. That's your air front.
Aware of the protests that are happening there in the city, saying that safety is the top priority at this point. So we'll continue to keep our eyes on this protest as wanted to bring that to you because it was speeding up there for a moment, but like I said, we've seen this all throughout over the last 5 days.
What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is this shit? Oh my god.
But no active detainments, no
He's
active
drunk,
takedowns.
man. He's fucking drunk. I know he's fucking checking the back. Checking the fucking back.
No, he's dead.
All right, we wanted to bring this to you here on Live Now from Fox. But again, wanted to show you this before we step away for
It's hard to do a bag of shit.
News outlets there in Denver.
Try to show shine.
You're supposed to be the Friday old master.
Friday old master's coming in the motherfucking house, you mean? Friday old master, dirt white water style.
I can do a little bit of the prep for you.
This is like dirt white water.
You
You know what I'm saying?
You probably want me to do the prep.
Protests,
Yeah.
wars,
You want Ronnie prep.
meteors, nukes, hell things.
As folks are still gathering there.
You fucking get it done. You fucking get it done.
This is another group of anti-ICE protesters that are happening in our nation's largest city, New York.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this?
We'll be heading
Huh?
back to California.
You fucking get it
The
done. Fucking get it.
second largest city where we've seen a number of these protests, and really where the heart of these protests have been happening there in the country. I live there in Southern California.
Everybody watching? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff out there. You know, let me tell you something. You know, I think deep down we were only looking for Dora the Explorer. We were actually looking for her because she has all these maps to help somehow cross the border and use a little at it. And we know that Dora Explorer. We know we're looking for you, Dora. We're looking for you, Dora the Explorer. Okay. Dora the Explorer is on your every little kid show network. You know, Dora the Explorer. I think we're gonna get Dora the Explorer show out of here. No, we don't want to watch that show anymore. No more Dora the Explorer for you. Okay.
That's Trump. That's Trump.
Just keep cooking chicken wings. Not bad.
How many chicken wings is that?
You should cut that shirt and make it bloody. Make it more funny. You really should make it like Carrie. Yeah. Make it look like it. It really does. Yeah. Look at my brother's shirt. You gotta look like shirt. This is the most little shit I ever seen. Look how little it is. You can barely fit it. Yeah. What size is that shirt? You get that shirt?
No, I'm
Where'd you get that shirt from, man? Little shit size. Oh fucking little. Oh my god, he should cut it, make it a belly shirt. He's not gonna shoot his gun. Do the Terry style.
No, it's
No.
chicken.
No.
Chicken wings. You gotta worry about the fucking fried over.
I gotta worry about fried dough. You mean fried dough? Fried dough for them motherfuckers. You mean fried dough straight up for real. For reals. You know what I'm saying? You got my T-Mobile spatula and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got the T-Mobile services spatula stuff. You mean? You got to sign up for T-Mobile now. You get free T-Mobile spatula right in. Name up. I think it's my new cellular phone. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up? Oh shit, it's a fucking damn spatula. I forgot. Flipping my burgers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? With this fucking little spatula shit. You know, while I was flipping this burger, I'm like, oh shit, I got a Heineken. You know what I mean? That little can opener, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely would. It'll leave a little tea. Leave a little tea. Smack. Leave a little tea in it. Little T-Mobile snack. Who wants to get smacked with a little T-Mobile? You know, when I think about it, they should put the T upside down. They shouldn't have put it like this. They should have actually had it like this. Because every time you hold it, you could actually show the T-Mobile. I think they fucked up. But I guess when you hang it up, it's a T-Mobile. Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. Door has chips and sausage. She got the tacos and burgers. Trump's the one Trump's trying to get her. Door, we all want to know what's in your backpack. What you got? What you got in your backpack, Dora? Hey, Dora, we all know what you got in her backpack. She got a fucking map that shows you where to go. Dora doesn't have the stuff you talk about. She doesn't have salsa and she doesn't have chips in her backpack. She has maps. They're learning how to cross borders. That's what she has. Trump, we want her salsa and we want her burritos. They got the best one. Shh. Bah! Dora the Explorer. Now, Dora, let me tell you a little something about Dora Explorer. Let me tell you something about it. You know, that show's kind of a good show. The kids shows a hell of a show. You know, my kids were sucked in that show when they were little kids at the time, you know. But, you know, I think it's time for Dora Explorer to go to a different place. What Tonko do? What's that fucking place called? What's that fucking jail? Oh, yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, Bobby? Time for you to go fishing. Yeah, we're gonna, man. We're gonna go fishing. We are gonna go fishing. Communicate. Shh. Communicate. Shh. I'm trying to. My team on fucking spatula. Hey. But yeah, no, fucking Whiskers Bailey, man. We're definitely gonna. We're gonna. We actually might do it this week. No joke. We actually might go this week, man. Facts. So keep it watch. She has tequila, Malta. What's that? And Coquina. In her. Oh, Dora the Explorer is partying. Dora the Explorer. Where the hell is Dora the Explorer? Maybe she could party. Dora Explorer. Dora Explorer, you know what? You can stay here, Dora Explorer. You know, you sound pretty cool now. You get all the stuff in it. Dora the Explorer. You know, Dora the Explorer is one hell of a character. One hell of a person. Dora the Explorer, I got this little T-Mobile spatula for you, Dora. Give me a little burrito and a little tequila shots. I'll give you this. On ass. But yeah, fucking Whiskers Bay. We actually are about to go fishing, man. No jokes. We're actually gonna go fishing soon. Yeah, I wonder if you smush a burger if it actually put a T. But who smushes the burger? Because that's actually a bad idea. If you smush the burger, guess what? You can squish all the juice out. That's dumb. That's a bad technique. Smash burgers actually are pretty good, but they smash them right before they start cooking. What? Right, the fucking giver.
That's right, fucking good right there.
Yeah. No, smash burgers. The thing about smash burgers is they fucking right when they're raw and shit, they smash it. Before, that's like if your burger's already cooking, you smash it. But I'm saying if
well, if your meat is raw and you smash it on the thing, then it's good. But if your meat has been cooking, like oh, say I put my meat, a slab of meat in the thing, it's cooking, and as it's cooking, I smash it. I just smash all the juice out. But if you take your raw beef and you put it on the grill and you smash it, it's good because it hasn't cooked yet. Facts. That's what Tessie. You better watch out. You better watch out. The guy from Go Burger, you know. You know what I'm talking about? Go Fly. Delish. Delish. What's everybody cooking tonight? Shh. We got chicken wings on sale. 46 wings for $10.
Yeah, pretty much it's all out.
Pretty good deals. That's a pretty good fucking deal. 46 wings for like 10, $11.
There was like 12, 13, wasn't it?
I mean, it was $13, but still, a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah,
And then you use the same oil you've been using for the last 20 years.
yeah.
Save money. St. Earl. You know, Earl is a crazy thing. Earl's a crazy, or Earl. Earl. You know what we talk about, Earl? Earl. Does anybody know about that Earl? Did anybody talk about that dude Earl? I think he's at the protest. I think Earl is there. He's protesting again. He's gonna raid. He's gonna loot part of the city and right now. And also, what's that other place? I can't remember what it was called. For electronics. It was for electronics. City. What was that other place? Circuit City. He's gonna raid Circuit City. He's gonna raid it now. Right now, he's gonna get all the computers and laptops and TVs. What a wonderful thing! That's a wonderful thing. He's gonna sell them on the black market for $10 a piece. Get your TVs in there.
So we'll keep our eye on all of this. We're going to fly away now, though, for a 2-minute break. Stay with us.
Okay, little meat. We got the fish sticks too. Fish sticks.
Oh,
What do you think you can do? I got the moves. I got the moves. What's the Brummies doing right now? What are they up to? What is this? What is this? That's all right. No, not Brant. The sisters. The 1,000 pounds. I mean, the roomies, I said, what have they been up to right now? I'm missing some shit. Oh, you're meat for me? What shit is that?
pow! Pow! This is a good song. Try to copyright this tune.
Yeah.
Try to copyright this song. I don't think it can. YouTube. 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 Can you copy this song? YouTube. YouTube.
I'm your host, Christina Evans. Of course, we've been continually watching as tensions are continuing to escalate in Southern California. California as protesters have been taking to the streets to protest against immigration customs and enforcement, also known as ICE. We do know that President Trump has deployed 4,000 National Guard and 700 Marines to the LA area from California National Guard. Earlier today, when
You start going together.
to block the National Guard members and Marines from assisting in those immigration raids.
What even is a protest stuff? Yes, yes, fire. Oh my god.
And I know that you're there in the Los Angeles area. Your offices are in the
Anybody ever try tortilla chips and stuff and mayonnaise and stuff? it's like really good and gross. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have to watch Beast Head again to remember how his voice sounds.
The vast majority of protesters are peaceful, but there's certainly been
You should go back to it. Go back to it. I want to see that one time.
do tend to be getting better over time.
Yeah, you just don't look. Just show me. Just show me one more time.
Myself, but as far as my
Burn dipping chips
I used to work
and
for the
mayonnaise.
city of Los Angeles as to do
He's
enforcement
dipping
there
chips
for
and
years,
mayonnaise.
and I'm on the boards of
Yeah,
city
you remember?
halls, so,
He's legit taking chips and mayonnaise, tortilla chips and mayonnaise. So it's straight up.
It's hard both in terms of the folks who are affected by this immigration enforcement, but the rest of the law-abiding citizens of Los Angeles do not want to see.
Just click it. He's probably not even doing that right now.
And
That's
so
just a
as
picture.
we've seen this face-off continue, not only against better police as well as the city with other Angelinos, we're also seeing a face-off in terms
No,
of
it's
government
not.
officials. Of course, President Trump and Governor Gavin Newsom traded shots back and forth over the last few days, but it all comes down to what they think should be happening there in the city. We know that President Trump originally deployed the Guard, he said, to protect federal buildings and personnel. But it was the governor's request that was filed in court that stated that the state's military
Anybody dip in tortilla chips and mayonnaise? It's delish. It's one of the most delicious things. The delicious beverage. You get your tortilla chip and you stick it in the mayonnaise and it's delish. Boom, pow, delicious.
It was Christina. He was
One of the, besides that, I'm gonna skip that mayonnaise.
The very next day,
This is looking really good.
the case was assigned to Judge Charles Breyer. That name sounds familiar. That's the younger brother of former Justice Steve.
You know what you do with this?
He's a Clinton appointee. I'm sure everyone knows how this particular
Delicious.
coordination of federalism and who has control when you have the executive of the United States, the president, and the executive of the state of California that are in disagreement. And generally speaking, federal law does control in these circumstances. Obviously, we're talking about unique circumstances here because the National Guard is typically
It's about that time. It's about that Corley drinking time. About that Corley time. Ready to jump. Oh my god, I'm in my garage jamming time. I'm in my garage, fucking garage. About that chicken wing eating time. Ugh. Delish. That's some delicious stuff. You know it's really delicious when you get tortilla chips and you dip it in mayonnaise and you just eat it straight out the jar. You might as well grab a spoon while you're at it. Grab a spoon and just eat it up. Eat the mayonnaise right out the jar. Just with a spoon, eat it. And one of the best. One of the best mayonnaise.
Federal law on its face seems to favor the Trump administration. And I've come on the show
Cola.
critical of the president saying he's done things that
Keep
are
it cold.
unlawful, even things that are unconstitutional. But in this case, if you look at the law, it allows
Protest.
the president to take
Chicken
the
wing.
National Guard under
Ronnie.
two circumstances. One, if there's a foreign invasion.
Fried dough.
That's happening. I'm not sure that's the case.
Clog your artery.
Is if there's a rebellion.
We're here to do that for you.
So maybe that's something we're dealing with here.
Right to live this week, we're gonna do it. Lucky Schmitz. Live, Rock Pride Profile. Come live rep. For the people. I race to do it. Like, right here in Liver this week. We're gonna do it. Nigga Schmidt.
California law, the Weapons Act,
Right by.
state and local
Right.
police officers and sheriffs
Bah!
they are prohibited from actually helping with civil immigration enforcement. So now, regardless of how you feel about it politically, and I understand that immigration is a political issue, I don't think the president has the body to enforce these immigration rates like DHS wants to. So it's not unlawful. Just look at
I say that on the things, but I'm being bro stick shots on
call the national guard. I know it's very rare.
You already had 4. You didn't have 3 yet. You already in the screen. Look at a big fat figure thing. And people like that.
Selma, and even going back further.
Get all in the face. She can also get in the forehead, Maria.
What's up?
Which is why I think Judge Breyer wants to hear from the Department of Justice, the federal government, to hear their position before he issues a ruling.
And it has been interesting because, like you said, it's a hot button issue. And even looking at some of this footage that we've had in our newsroom, I'm going to put this up as well. Aerial how this type of opportunism has escalated between yesterday and the day before. And, you know, a beginnerness in that I'm new to downtown, but our downtown stakeholders have seen this multiple times over and had to basically develop their own strategies. And they saw the warning signs of how this could get worse. And they knew from past experiences that curfews have been ways in order to stem this and to calm the city once again. And it's but one tool that we can execute at this time. Yes, Mayor Bass, I know that you were referencing that there have been 23 businesses that have been damaged or the Apple Store. Is any sort of estimate of the cost of damage of all this vandalism and also what's the latest on Ruth Driving here? Is there anything else about what their mission would be?
So, there is not a financial estimate right now unless Nella has one. Do you want?
It's millions.
Oh, yeah, tough. Cheers, John. Cheers. Yeah. Woo! Oh, what's going on? Cheers, John. Cheers. Hold it. I need to call that. Oh, tough. Everyone here needs to call that right now. Oh, cheers.
Oh, I'm sorry, you did ask that question. Who knows? I mean, I don't know if you know, Chief. I mean, the bottom line is that we're not told. Basically, we have to operate on rumors.
Homemade fried dough. Homemade fried dough right now. The best fried dough. That's Ryan fried dough right there.
Right now, we have 100 national guards.
Good shit.
Is to protect the federal building downtown. That's 100. There's another 100 in Westwood protecting the federal building there. And I haven't heard of any protests that had anything to do with ICE taking place at the Westwood.
Yes. Yo, Jay, check this out.
Right. So
Fried dough, man.
we just don't know. And I think that's a problem with the administration because to come in such a
Delicious.
massive way and to make the announcements that all of this was going to happen and then not communicate with the local jurisdiction as to when, what, how, why, is really problematic.
Mayor Karen Bass speaking to the media. That was the latest on-camera report we got from LA City officials as we've been continuing to monitor here behind the scenes. Lots and lots of live feeds from cities across the nation. Continuous protest activity, of course, in Southern California. This particular event is from downtown LA. We're now 5 minutes into the curfew. The whole point of the curfew is so that people get off of the streets after 8 p.m. Pacific time. Here we do sit at 8:06 Pacific time. Lots and lots of people still holding flags. It's tough to get an accurate gauge from this vantage point just how many people are outside in downtown LA. This is where the curfew zone is. Effective from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. Portion of downtown LA. Applies to everyone according to Mayor Bass. Limited exceptions, including for personnel, residence workers, and credentialed media. Did you know that 23 businesses were looted last night? They say that was the tipping point for them to call for this curfew. They say this is a necessary safeguard for people and property after several days of concerning escalation. Anyone in the curfew zone, they say, will be arrested. So, as we look at these live images, and I'll be on the desk here for the next hour or two, I'm curious to know if we will see
We go back and think.
any arrests in real time. As I mentioned, we are now past the curfew.
This pizza, this sizzling, crispy, gooey
Homemade fried dogs. Homemade fried dogs. Look at this. Capito, wild water style, you mean?
gluten-free, Bonza,
Mm.
pizza nightly.
Third world wild water.
You're probably the one that's good. Yeah. I think that's good. That's good. Yeah, that looks good. Wait, Just do the four corners.
We don't hear a lot, but we do see
Kind of shit, kind
a
of
line of local police
Yeah.
officers.
Who's the name of
with
the
their
game?
rifles. We did hear at that press conference that 197 arrests at least have been made today. Mayor Bassett says that she does not know how long the ICE raids will continue for. She, of course, is continuing to urge the White House to stop with the raids. Officials in Los Angeles have said that that's what they believe it'll take to quell this activity. Then, found 5 streets in downtown LA that these protests have been limited to. Let's get out to Fox 11 Los Angeles. They're live on air right now. In fact, they're doing a report out in the field. Let's get a little more context on that.
I saw earlier are pretty close to being back to their cars. But these are other people who've been staying in downtown later in the night, and that's when we've had some of the problems that we've been recording for you here on Fox 11. But right now, you can see a concerted effort by the LAPD to get people out of the area and to get them to safety and to close that curfew until things settle down in the city of LA. Laura Diaz reporting live from downtown, sending it back to the studio. Laura, you can see with all this movement that LAPD is taking this very seriously. Of course they are. And moving into place to make sure that the protesters and all the people downtown that don't belong there need to move along. Now the mayor also made a point, I think it was actually Chief McDonald who made the point that if you are experiencing homelessness, that you are allowed to stay in the curfew zone, and if you're a member of the news media. Now, I'm wondering, because I saw a couple of times on other news channels where the reporter had to keep explaining, no, we're press, we're press. Have you had any kind of interaction like that? Was there any time, a point where they weren't quite hearing you when you said, I work for Fox 11 News? No, I've had no problems. They've been very even-handed with us. We've been allowed to record the news as we always do. I mean, last night when things got really hairy, they were moving us out for our own safety. But other than that, people have been respectful. They honor the profession and they allow us to do our work. But right now, as you can see right at this corner of Temple and Los Angeles Street, we have some people who are slow to leave, and others, I'm going to presume they were the ones who were at that Curfew vigil earlier, and, they're law-abiding, they wanted to do the right thing, so they've left the area. So I think the people who are still here have nothing to do with that event that we were covering at the park. I think this is a different group. Laura showed up here because they saw activity.
Yeah, we should note the picture on the left box is that overpass of 101 that we saw that was taken over by the crowd. They're throwing the rocks on the CHP vehicles below. Law enforcement
I'll tell you, fried dough. Ew, I cut it in 4 pieces. I cut it in 4. It's fried dough. I don't know if I want to eat it right now. I think I kind of want to drink some beer. Oh, I don't know. If I keep eating, I have no room for beer. I kind of want to drink before that.
Well, that is, there is
Oh, what are they doing? This is not even charging.
But on the other side is the LA Mall. So anyone who's been downtown and you know the LA Mall, that is subterranean and it is near City Hall East and near the court system, etc. That's where sometimes people go to have lunch with your jury duty or what have you. But I find it really remarkable that we're seeing the policemen and the police officers there, and they already have their
Oh, that's good. Cool. That. Oh, the. Yeah. What do you call that? Is it working now? Yeah, oh, tight. Check. Yeah, tight. Oh, now we're not too good.
But it sounded like the mayor was very serious at during his conference today. Police chief very serious. They were not going to take another night of lawlessness in the downtown area.
It was one thing when there was the graffiti that was very sad for
There we
the
go.
mayor.
Hold on.
He wants the city to
Hold on.
shine when we are
Oh, get
hosting
the
the
biscuit.
events,
Biscuit.
upcoming
Oh, boy.
Olympics.
Don't play, get the fishes.
But
Get fishes.
after
You
three
get.
businesses were damaged and looted,
Siggy Spear, full of protein. Less ingredients, less sugar. Less sets you free.
and when you have
Oh, tight. Cheers.
there's only so
Fried
much
those.
police can do. Okay, police on the move now, pushing along a few people. There aren't that many people. And by the way, we love the mounted units only because we love horses. But the horses are very persuasive. You might be able to go toe-to-toe with an officer with a riot stick, but it's a lot harder when you've got a 2,000-pound beast.
Fried those, huh?
Christina Gonzalez presents
Goring. Fish sticks. Get your fish sticks in, leave jump. While you watch the protest, get your fish sticks. And you deep fry them motherfuckers too. Put it in the deep fryer.
Yeah, you can see that there's a scrimmage line that's been formed on the
Pork
other
chop.
side. When we had the camera whipped around before and they were showing you the mounted unit, that's the other side. So they're now walking toward us, and I presume they're trying to get the last. They want us to move. We gotta move. Take it back here.
We want them going brown.
Member of the media as well, but when the police come in like this, and they're clearing the area.
Yeah, I know it's not crispy enough. Huh? It is crispy enough.
It is.
They'll start directing you to an area that you need to go. If they don't want you.
Yeah, it was a little.
We
Yeah.
have a right to be there.
No.
Members of the media, but.
Yeah, it was crispier. It was
Please
good.
go over there.
And again, that is the area where we saw the National Guard.
No, but yeah, I should have looked in there. Really.
Obviously, the LAPD wanted to make a statement about that specific area to start, for sure. That's where our camera is, and we're seeing overhead. So really wanted to make a statement about that area with the federal building, and perhaps that is a sign that they want no damage in that area, nobody being unruly in that area, and making a stand right there.
Well, particularly because a lot of what we see, a lot of the optics, especially around the federal building, that informs what kinds of sentiment we're getting out of the president or Speaker Johnson or, anyone that is justifying the orders that ICE and Border Patrol, whatever, have issued or specifically the Trump administration in terms of like fortifying law enforcement around federal buildings.
So it happened around 6 o'clock, give or take, right before 6 o'clock, that the mayor's news conference happened. LA Mayor Karen Bass declaring an emergency with that curfew tonight. And a reminder to anybody who's watching from other parts of the country, who is watching from other parts of the world.
Shake. Oh, that's
Don't
it.
know
Fish.
LA. It's a pretty small area that they have this curfew. Everybody else is on their business. If you're in Santa Monica,
That's it.
Whittier,
That's right.
Anaheim, you're in Burbank,
Oh,
you're living your life necessarily. This right
Everyone's like, oh, you got the freaking magic guitar. Wow, wow. Hey, what else? That's special. Oh, everyone's like, what are you doing? Let me get a little crazy. Let me get a little crazy right now. Yeah. What bar are we going by? Oh, fuck. Oh, they call that. Call that, baby. Dude, I got the freaking I got the freaking giver tag. How they doing? No, how tight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a nice protest right now. Yeah, pa, pa. Oh, the, what is this? I don't know. Oh, they did it with Smash. That's fire. That's fire. Look at that. What kind of spatula is that? Oh, oh, tough. Oh, tough. What the hell is going on here? What the fuck is Bob? What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing over here, Bob? You know what I'm saying? We're about to go burn the freaking house down. Oh, tough. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing over here? Hey. Oh, tough. Hey, cool. Cool. But you gotta get the fire extinguisher. What the hell's going on here? You know what? Oh, hey, Porter. Danger. Oh, tough. Cooking with Earl. You gotta be careful cooking with Earl. Oh, tough. Shit. Yeah. Oh, how's everyone doing out there right now? How's everyone doing? No one's here. No. Shit, right. Look at this fry though. That look good? It's alright. It's not bad. Probably could cook it a little longer. I'm not gonna lie. That's what you said, probably could cook it a little bit longer. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Those chicken wings? Oh, I cooked those chicken wings. Those chicken wings there. Oh, parta.
And I guarantee you, everyone that lives in the city of Los Angeles or even nearby the city of Los Angeles, they've got text messages from people.
Yeah, I got a new guitar. Check it out. It's a new guitar right here. It's not special. It's my new guitar. Everyone's like, what the hell happened to it? Oh, duh. Bye. Now we do a little. Oh, duh. Hey, Cola. Who's J. Cola? You're J. Cola right now? Oh, this is good. Oh, duh. Shake. Shake. Oh, duh.
Sticking your head now. You and I.
Shake. 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 Oh, what's that? What was that for, about? Oh, what's that? Shake. Shake. That's the Saturday's Party song right there. Saturday's Party. It was Ryan. Copyright Party DJ. Is ever gonna see a copyright party DJ ever again? I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't make a new channel. I'm gonna make a new channel called Ronnie Schmidt's. It's gonna be a new channel, Bob. We're gonna call it Ronnie Schmidt's copyright channel. Starring Ronnie Schmidt. I'll end up getting like 3 straight shots before that. I'm gonna keep doing Saturday's Party now. Does that sound like party? That sounds like party legit. That sounds like good. That sounds like a good freaking time. Shake. Oh.
I don't know if there's any credibility to that opinion, but she believes that it's some kind of experiment. Of course,
now all they were here for doings is the freaking Weather Channel.
the governor and the president.
You're gonna hear the Weather Channel, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna hear the Weather Channel. Oh, tough. But what are you doing right now, bro? Oh, you
that have been raised today at
They
various
call that.
locations around
Call
Southern
it, baby.
California. So
Oh,
despite the protestations, despite the demonstrations and the protests, it's not
Call it,
it's
baby.
not stopping, excuse me, it's not stopping.
And I'll tell you who likes call it. Like, you know?
What they came here to do, which is
You like call it?
to round up undocumented.
Oh,
Now, you can take issue with the
Oh,
way they're doing it, because apparently what's.
Who like call it? I love call it. Actually, I LOVE love. I love call it. Oh, I don't just like call it. I love. Yeah, I love call it. You damn right. Is that, who did you ever drink call it?
This crowd here.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some are going to say they're pressed,
Oh,
and
yeah.
in this day and age where.
Shake, shake, shake. Bye, we doing about? We cook. Oh, tough. Oh, they call that. Call that, baby. There you go, fine. Oh, you know, everyone's like, what happened to all the chicken wings? You know, it's good. I started eating all that fried dough. It's rough. You know? Excuse me, personally, John. So outside, I don't even feel like I'm hungry for the chicken wings. Yeah. Huh? Hey, Bob's like, let's cook some fried dough too. You gonna cook? Bob's like, you gonna cook chicken wings? Let's cook some fried dough. So I guess I cooked some fried dough, but I ate the fried dough before the chicken wing, and now I feel stuffed. And now Bob, you ruined me eating chicken wing. Bye, thanks a lot. Oh, about the hell, Bob, what are you doing now?
Because I'm trying to get the oil out of here, so you know.
Oh,
Some vehicles moving in from Homeland Security, so that the immigration officers, and what you have then is a long line of the National Guard members cutting a gauntlet through the protesters.
Call that baby. Call that baby. This is an ice protest going on right now.
Last night, as you were saying, Susan,
I'm about to go outside. Go check out the ice protest. Look at that. Look at that, baby. What about it? That's pretty good. What about it? Oh, what's up? Tarso? Yeah, right, but you don't worry about it. Oh, what's up?
with law enforcement. That's a long line there of, if you can see them,
Oh,
and the police
but about
across the path of the protesters down there.
what's up? I'll tell you, what was that? You don't know what that was?
Federal building here in the Civic Center Plaza.
Oh,
That's over to the right-hand side.
oh,
If you look at that,
what's that? A little bit of talk to it. That's good.
imagine it's National Guard members and they're protecting this building.
What's that? You don't know what that is?
Down the block from the Ronald
Who drove to?
Courthouse, another target of the protesters last night, where all of this unfolded. Talking about what happened last night, let's get to that video. Wild scene here. They had dozens of arrests after a face-to-face confrontation. The tear gas in the air, the rubber bullets, the fireworks being thrown, as we're told, and other projectiles from the demonstrators at the line of police. All of this, guys, that protest unwinded through the day, and then as the evening came, it just erupted into violence. So much so there was a press conference here a little while ago, a couple of hours ago, actually. Law enforcement, but also the local lawmakers, county supervisors.
What is that, Lee John?
Violence to end it. We all do, as one of the supervisors was saying, that the best way to have it end is to take all the military, all the National Guard members, all the U.S. Marines, and we haven't seen any Marines deployed in this area yet, but the supervisor saying, get the military out of Santa Ana. Listen to some of this.
This morning, we heard from our district attorney, and we agree that law enforcement needs to show the same restraint that we are asking of the public. We don't want to see any excessive force or civil rights violations by our law enforcement agency at any level. The federal administration
No, Todd. What's up?
militarized equipment and troops and
Whew.
stop occupying our communities immediately.
Now you're looking live. Cheers at that press conference in Cheers. Here
I'll tell you what is that. You don't know what that is?
some of the ice vehicles moved.
I felt the bomb.
Oh.
National Guard members. But it has been peaceful. It has been quiet here at this location, despite what happened last night. But the concern right through the city is that all of this could explode quickly as it did 24 hours ago. There's another location, if you're familiar with the city, Bristol.
Oh,
and that's a major intersection here.
What's going on here? Right? Breaking news, ice raids and protests in Orange County right now.
Location.
You know?
I know they had some of the police
Breaking news, freaking news right now. Is anyone watching this channel? I'm actually watching a YouTube channel right now. I'm watching YouTube live while I'm on live on YouTube. And it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. And that's what I'm doing. There's palm trees, a freaking palm tree. There it is. Palm tree with freaking coconuts. And oh, there they go. There they go. It's getting wild out there.
Who's there?
Huh?
Yeah, and we should know that
They're across the border.
last night in Santa Ana, bringing our viewers some of this coverage.
Oh, totally no shit. What the hell is this? Anyone know what this is?
Heavily Latino population
Mashed
and
potatoes.
Asian population as well, but they did have some ICE
Oh,
operations there.
Mashed potatoes.
And that did affect
Yeah, that's mashed potatoes right there, man.
reacting to the
That's mashed
ICE
potato.
operations in their
Oh, yeah.
locations,
See, that's mashed potato.
neighboring communities as well.
Oh, time. Oh,
Guys
time.
across the border and went on too.
Oh, you know about?
I heard that you guys here across the border is he.
Yeah, he.
That's he.
Well, he,
And
man.
Fox Law.
Hey, come on, man.
Look at that guy's hair.
The hell's wrong with you?
Trigger what turns the crowd from peaceful protest situations to something unbearable.
What the hell about he?
Used to be, you know, watching this
What's about him, man?
Look at that hair, dude.
Look at that, he got hair, dude. That's dude all kind of hair, dude, right here. Look at that hair, dude. He got that full dude. Good, got bald. Look at that hair, dude.
You got a big old forehead.
Look at that hair, dude. He got a fro dude going over there. He got that he got the Fonzie fro dude. You got the Fonzie fro dude, dude. There you go. We got that hair, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, tough.
You hear me?
Yeah, that hair, dude.
They were not fooling around with the tear gas and everything else. They really moved in quick, trying to put down the violence, trying to protect the federal area through here. And as the lawmakers were saying at that press conference earlier today down here in Santa Ana, in the OC, they deplore this violence.
Oh, the hell am I doing that?
Interesting, their point is also what we heard of Mayor Bass.
Oh.
We've been hearing from her that they're blaming
Yeah, that hair, dude.
crackdown for this blame. The blame.
I feel, yeah. Look at me, I'm sweating out the grease. Look at my hair, dude. Talk about my hair, dude. Woo! I look like I've been working in a grease factory about.
Feels greasy.
It does feel very greasy now. Look at that hair, dude. I'm sweating out the grease. Okay? Yeah, I'll tell you about it.
Vandalism and the loitering. Everybody seems to just have no tolerance for that. Yeah, exactly, very much. So yeah, throwing fireworks, throwing other projectiles.
Fucking.
Seen in LA downtown.
You can tell anything that's deep fried. Because
You got a lot of fucking people, man.
Your picture here, I would say
I'm gonna try one of these.
having watched what happened in LA.
That's what it is.
Given Orange County much more advanced notice as to what was going on in Southern California and the issues affecting members of the community, allowing them to perhaps get in place, get, as the LAPD talked about, it takes time to mobilize a lot of units and to prepare for a mass crowd. Also, you don't have the massive amount of people that you had in downtown LA, but you also had a pretty quick response from not only Santa Ana PD, but also the Orange County Sheriff's Department. They were both in place last night.
And Lascaux, thank you
Yeah,
very
and
much.
the other, you know, they had mutual aid, so you had.
Sorry for interrupting.
I was going to say, I'm sorry, Susan.
Go ahead.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, I think you can try.
To Christine's point, yes, you had Anaheim Police Guard, Grove, many of the surrounding agencies. They had, as they call it, mutual aid here last night. So they all came rushing in to help Santa Ana Police. And Christine, you made a great point. They said that at the press conference, they saw what was happening in LA. They had several days advance notice. They knew sooner or later, because of the raids happening here in the OC, they were going to have trouble down here, and they started to mobilize early. And that may be the difference, the big difference here.
And Lascaux, thank you very much. We're going to move on now. New tonight, while all the demonstrations are going on, ICE is still indeed conducting raids. This time in Orange City. Fox 11
My Elon's kid. Nah. I'm probably older than Elon.
Get to that story in a second, but first I want to show you
I'm 69. Yeah. Oh. No, I'm older than you. I'm 69. Oh, what about them? What about older? Oh shit, flippy stuff. Okay. Oh, how, I got a house date tonight, you know? I was just.
Impact is devastating for those who are left behind. It is absolutely horrific for them.
Oh, shit. Oh, I need to call that. I need to call that. That's on me right now. I need to call that. Oh, I look all sweaty. Oh, tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, John. Older. That's it. I got a house there. I got to get ready. Older. I got a house there out there tonight. She's smoking a hot. She's smoking hot like call that. Oh, I'm about to shotgun a call that right now. For quick. Oh, I'm getting all sweaty. Probably ain't gonna work out too good. Oh, no, how am I doing? Am I in Louisiana? Yeah, down here in Louisiana. No, I'm actually in New Mexico. Yeah, New Mexico. You know, no, there's no AC. No AC. I just got the box Chevys. Yeah, you never heard of box Chevys? I got the box Chevys going down here in New Mexico. We don't use the ACs, right? Yeah. So I cool down with you got the box Chevy. You know, you turn it on, it's like 60-degree weather. Right there. Oh, tight. Right now. Oh,
In this specific case, he didn't work at the car wash. The agents were there to do a raid at that specific car wash. He happened to be there with his family to wash his car. And when the agents arrived, he panicked. He tried to get away, and of course he was stopped and taken in.
Gina, to the best of your knowledge, Arturo Vasquez, does he have any kind of a police record?
We don't know if he does or not. The family has stated before that he does not, that he was working 2 jobs. He apparently worked at Earth Cafe. It was one of his employers. And they say he was just a hardworking man who supported his family by working those 2 jobs. He'd been trying to, get legalized, but they talked about how it's been incredibly difficult, that there was no pathway. That's what I was told.
Well, you mentioned Earth Cafe. That is a very popular restaurant, I'll say chain, that was family founded, and I believe Pasadena might be their first location. Many of us have gone to Earth Cafe, know Earth Cafe very well. That's just a reminder, Gina, of how this is going to play out, where employers will be affected, customers will know people.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We went by the car wash to try to get a little bit of video and perhaps speak with someone there. It was closed. There was nobody there. And that's what we're hearing from folks, that if you go to certain groceries, there won't be anyone there. Not like the usual traffic, because people are afraid. Brian, the 15-year-old we spoke with, says that he's afraid. He's a U.S. citizen, but he says that now I will be carrying my passport and a couple of extra IDs because I'm afraid that I could get picked up. So there's just a lot of fear in the community, of what's going on. A lot of folks saying, look, the initial statement was that we're going to go after hardcore criminals, people with criminal records. But the stories we're hearing from many families is that their loved ones didn't have a record.
Well, I know from people that I know that they don't have the criminal record in the sense that you and I think of a crime committed, but I personally know somebody who had been removed from the country, sent back, and returned back, so he's considered a criminal because he violated the law coming back to the country. Who knows the story here, but I think that it's one example of the true emotion that we are seeing, that are going to be seeing with families that are
You know, people are protesting what they call unfair, unjust. Many were very much on board with getting the criminals, the people with the violent criminal records out of the country. They certainly, many are not on board with breaking up families and doing this kind of thing. Unfortunately, with some of the protests that we've seen, you know, the violence and the agitators who come in and destroy, if you look at this building, it is just heartbreaking to see all of the graffiti, the horrible things that are written on here about.
At Planet Fitness, there's a number of ways to get strong, and they all add up to one membership, the Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card spot.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet, Planet Fitness.
Want complete, you know, mass deportations, no matter what the story may be. It gives them ammunition to say, look at all the destruction that these, you know, people are causing. But again, as the mayor has said, and many other officials have said, the protesters, many of them are very peaceful. They're out there marching, talking about what's unjust, and then, unfortunately, there's another element that comes in and causes so much destruction.
Fox 11's Gina Silva reporting live from Los Angeles as it's time for us here on Live Now to step away for a brief commercial break. We still have lots and lots of live feeds coming in. A lot more to show you when we return.